Good morning and welcome to the CFCI Lottery for the 24-25 school year. I am Susan Graziano, a co-director here, Director of Operations, and we also have several other members of our team present that I will introduce. Here is Lena Walker. She is our front office and student information manager and takes a big responsibility in managing the lottery. We have Kim McCormick, our Director of Education. Lisa Cole, our K-3 instructional coordinator. Kelly Rooney, our EC coordinator, and Ben Pierce is also on, I believe, on a different link, but he is our 4 through 8 coordinator. And we just want to welcome everybody this morning. We are in our 24th year of operation. We're very proud to be a school of inquiry that focuses on the whole child in terms of development and learning. And we do want to tell our families not to get discouraged if your number is not selected in the lottery. These things tend to go pretty fluidly, and we're just excited to see the outcome, and we're excited to welcome all of our new families. So I will turn it back over to Corey.
Thank you. Again, my name is Corey Drawn, and I'm with Charter Success Partners. With me from our team is Sarah Boylo. And together, we are a third-party entity that works with CFCI in a number of different areas, and one of those support areas is running the school lottery. So today, we'll be going through those motions, utilizing the Schoolment system to be sure that the lottery is run fairly and in an open forum here this morning. I see that the attendees, there's a number of attendees with us this morning, and I see a hand raised. I'll just mention that the process that we go through is a very standard process, and at the end of that, we will stick around for a Q&A on the chat feature within the webinar. So we won't answer any questions just yet, but we will stick around and answer questions that you might have after we finish here. I also apologize, I have a bit of a cold, and so I apologize if my vocal is a little bit off this morning. So what we're going to do is obviously share the screen, which is already shared in front of you. And this is the Schoolment lottery dashboard. What you're going to see in front of you is not going to contain any personally identifiable information this morning. You're just going to see us running through each grade level's lottery as we activate the Schoolment system to randomize applications based on the priorities that have been entered into the system. So we'll go through each grade level, one grade level at a time, and then we will turn off the screen share and verify the results, and then bring screen share back on. It's important to remember that as we go through each grade level's lottery, there's no information shared on the screen or through Schoolment until the entire lottery is complete. So as we go through these steps, don't be alarmed if you're not seeing anything change in your Schoolment account. We will announce at the end once we've pushed results out live, and then you should be able to gain access to those. When we do push results at the end of the lottery, you will receive a text or email or both based on the preferences that you chose in your Schoolment account. So if you have not logged into Schoolment in a while, that could be something that you work on during the lottery, is going to the Schoolment login page and resetting your password. Please do not call the school for that. The school does not have access to your information. They can't see your password. You need to use the reset password feature on the Schoolment login page, and that's where you'll reset your password. So once we're complete, again, we will send out a notification. You will get a text or email or both based on your preferences that results are live. You'll be able to click on that Schoolment link and log into your account and view your results. As the team said, the lottery is an active process, or excuse me, the registration is an active process through the beginning of the year. So applications still are accepted after the open application for lottery consideration is closed. and any application that is received after the lottery window closes is entered into the waiting list based on the time and day that the application was submitted. So if you're an attendee that submitted after the open period, your application will automatically go on the waiting list for that grade level based on time and date after the randomization of the other applications that made it in during the open application period. And as the school said, the waiting list is active. So in your Schoolment account, you'll be able to see your position on the waiting list at any time. So if the school accepts a student and then that student has moved and so they decline that offer, then the next position on the waiting list will be offered that seat. If you're number 1 on the waiting list, you'll get that notification through Schoolment again. If you're lower down on the waiting list, maybe you were number 10, after that offer is made, the next time you log in, you'll see that you're number 9 on the waiting list. So again, just like the passwords, it's important to remember that the school does not have any information that you don't have yourself in your account. So if you want to check your waiting list position, the best way to do that is to log into your Schoolment account and check your position there. That's the same information that the school has access to. So just be sure to check it inside of your Schoolment account. The last thing that I'll say before we start running the lottery, and then there's a few reminders that we'll give after the lottery ends. But the last thing that I'll say before running it is if you are accepted, you have to take action on that acceptance. So you log in, you see that you're accepted. Congratulations, you won the lottery, but you need to make sure that you hit the accept button. So if you don't hit the accept button, then it does not confirm your position. And each school has a deadline that you must confirm that acceptance. So once you log in, if you see you're accepted, great, celebrate, but don't log back out and don't leave without making sure that you make that acceptance known in your account. If something has changed, if circumstances have changed, same for the decline. Make sure that you click the decline as well on that account. And that just makes it easier on the school and families that if you notify as soon as possible, they can move to someone else on the waiting list that's ready to accept that spot. Okay, Sarah B, any other, I know that your audio was having issues this morning, so just message me if you have any other reminders to add. And I'll just ask.
I think that's
oh, great, you're working.
Corey. Yep.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sarah. All right, and I'll just ask the school team as we go through each of these. I know that we've verified these already, but kindergarten, we have 39 open seats available. Great. And as I go through each grade level, I'll share some of the application numbers with everyone as well, just for full transparency. So as Sarah B gets ready to run the lottery for kindergarten, for staff applications, we had 2, sibling applications, 21, siblings who graduated 8th grade from CFCI, 2, returning students from vocational opportunities, 0, public applications, 107, and there are 39 open positions. Sarah has run the lottery and verifying results.
Verified it on a separate screen. We are good.
Okay, great. So it looks like all the priorities were applied accurately. And just a reminder to the attendees, so what I'm sharing are all of the priorities that CFCI has elected to make in their lottery policy. So the state has a state law regarding charter school lotteries, and then each charter school is able to adopt different aspects of that law for the priorities that they want to offer their community. So as I'm reading off these are the priorities that CFCI has adopted. In 1st grade, there were 0 staff applications, 0 sibling applications, 0 siblings who graduated 8th from CFCI, 0 returning due to vocational opportunities, and 16 public applications. Currently, there are 0 open positions for first grade. Lottery run. Let me know when results are verified, Sarah. Okay, great. First is all set. Moving on to second grade. In second grade, there were 0 staff applications, 2 sibling applications, 0 graduated aid from CFCI, 0 vocational, returning due to vocational opportunities, 31 public applications, and 4 open positions. Lottery is run, verifying the results. Okay, great. We're all set on second grade. Moving on to third grade. In third grade, there were 0 staff, 1 sibling, 0 graduated aid from CFCI, and 0 returning due to vocational opportunities. There were 29 public applications and 0 open positions for third grade. Lottery run and verifying results. All right, very good. We're all set on third. Moving on to fourth grade. Fourth grade, there were 0 staff applications, 3 sibling applications, 0 students who graduated or siblings of students who graduated aid from CFCI, 0 students returning due to vocational opportunities, and 22 public applications. There were 4 open positions. Verifying results. All right, great. Fourth is all set. Moving on to fifth grade. In fifth grade, there were 0 staff applications, 0 sibling applications, 0 students, siblings of students who graduated aid from CFCI, and 0 students returning due to vocational opportunities. There were 21 public applications for the open lottery and 2 open positions for fifth grade. Lottery run, verifying results for fifth. Okay, great. Fifth is verified. Moving on to sixth grade. In sixth grade, there were 0 staff applications, 3 sibling applications, 0 siblings of graduates from 8th grade, 1 student returning due to vocational opportunities in 6th grade, 44 public applications, and then 0 open positions for 6th grade. And I'll just mention, if you're following some of these priorities, anytime a charter school has applicants in priority positions but no open positions, what will happen is those priority positions will actually be randomized for the first positions on the waiting list. So if you have 3 people with priorities and 0 open positions for a grade level, those 3 people will be randomized for positions 1 through 3 on the waiting list. And then the rest of the public applications will be given given positions 4 through how many ever applications there were. All right, great. We're verified for 6th grade. Moving on to 7th grade, there were 0 staff applications, 0 siblings of graduates from 8th grade, 0 returning due to vocational opportunities, and 16 public applications. There were 0 open positions for 7th grade. Lottery run and verified. Moving on to 8th grade. So 8th grade, there are 0 staff applications, 0 siblings of graduates from 8th grade, 0 returning students due to vocational opportunities, and 4 public applications. There are 0 open positions for 8th grade. Lottery run and just verifying the results. Okay, great. Results are verified. Everything looks good on our side. Just a few reminders. Again, you're going to get an email or text. Make sure you log in. If you don't remember your password, use the page to reset your password. School cannot see your passwords. You need to do that on the SchoolMint page. Make sure you reset it there to get logged in. If you're accepted, congratulations, but make sure you hit that accept button to confirm that you want to move forward with acceptance. If you are accepted, the other thing to remember is that there is a deadline with turning in all of your enrollment paperwork. So that will be done through the SchoolMint system, and you'll have access to that list as soon as you accept your spot. So once you accept your spot, you'll be able to go through and add demographic information, any of the forms, doctor's forms that have to be turned in, forms from your current school. All of that is done through SchoolMint. So please be sure to use that feature in SchoolMint after you accept to start loading those forms to enroll in the school. The system is set up quite nicely where you're able to even take photographs of documents and load them to make it really easy for loading that documentation. Please be sure to check the photos though and make sure that they're clear and legible. Otherwise, you'll get a notification that the person at CFCI has denied that documentation and you'll have to re-upload it. So just make sure you check those photos and ensure that they're legible as you load your documentation for enrolling in the school. And then I think the last thing just to remind everyone about is that it is a fluid process, as the school mentioned. Keep an eye on your waiting list position number if you are on the waiting list, and the school will continue to accept students through the beginning of the year. So things change, families move, jobs change, and that waiting list position is going to be adjusted. And so just keep an eye on that and stay informed by logging into your SchoolMint account. Sarah B., any other reminders that I left out?
No other reminders on my end. I think that's it. I will say the offers have been sent out, so everyone should be receiving within the next hour either a waitlist status or offer of admission.
Great, thank you for sharing that. And yeah, just a reminder, the offers are going out, but everyone's email systems are different, servers, so it can hang those up a little bit. Usually it's immediate, but it could take about the next hour for you to receive that. And also, if you don't receive it, try logging in directly to SchoolMint. We have seen some companies, if you use your company address, block messages that come through systems like this. So just go ahead and log in directly to SchoolMint yourself, and you can review the results. The email is just a notification letting you know the results are available, but the actual result is visible when you log into your SchoolMint account. And then the last thing that I'll just remind everyone is that this is a fully auditable process. So all of the algorithms and everything that was done behind the scenes is recorded in the SchoolMint system, as well as the waiting list offers and ensuring that that process is transparent. The only time that you may see your waiting list number move backwards is if the school offers any dynamic priorities, meaning if someone gets in who has a sibling, then that could impact the other applications. And Sarah B., you may know the answer to that, or CFCI team. Do you all have any dynamic priorities?
They do not.
Okay, great. So they do not. So you should not see that impact your numbers in the system. Okay, as promised, we'll hang out for just a little bit. If you have any questions as an attendee, please submit them in the Q&A or chat. We'll monitor both of those for a couple more minutes and answer those. Okay, CFCI team, Sarah B, I'm not seeing any questions in either the Q&A and chat. Are you all good for us to end the webinar?
Yes, thank you so much, Corey and Sarah. We appreciate your support with this process.
Absolutely. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day.
Likewise, thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.